So now here's my challenge to every member of CCA, every Calvary Chapel. I'm not picking on them. Anybody that considers yourself a leader. If you say to me, I believe, if Chris said to me, I believe that Christ died for the sins of every sinner, and he did so redemptively, propitiously, savingly, so that he can be saved. But I'm not going to say my youth pastor or the pastor I send out and lay hands on to start the next Calvary Chapel. I'm going to lay that burden on him. That's restrictive. That's legalism. So what they're saying is what I say and what I fear is happening, and I think I see evidence of this, but I want people to prove me wrong on this. When I look around at what's going on today, I see people who they say they have been told that, Chuck is going to die here one of these days, and when he does, then we're going to come out of the closet. And I'm saying, that's true. I believe there are people who think like that, and it's sad. But if the people today that consider themselves leaders, that really know what's right and what's true, if they'll say, listen, that will not be acceptable. I know they're not, I don't think they're going to say that, and the reason I don't trust them to say it in the future, because they're not saying it now. Now, folks, right now in Calvary Chapel, in America, in Europe, and in other places, we have, and I've demonstrated this, and I don't have to just accuse people. They usually write me and explain to me why I'm wrong. How do I know what they believe? They tell me why I'm wrong. They tell me they're Calvary Chapel pastors and what they really believe, which is something altogether different. And they have been affiliated by somebody who either chose not to ask the questions to reveal this so that they wouldn't have to deny it, or they told them, just don't talk about it. Just don't discuss it. You don't have to believe Christ died for all the sins of all sinners. You don't have to believe in the pre-trib rapture. Just don't make a big deal out of it, at least not now. But we could cure this in an instant. If everybody who considered themselves a leader, I don't care what you call this leadership group, if everybody said, hey, this is not only what we believe, but if you want to be a Calvary Chapel, there are a few things. There are not very many. The Acts 29 list of what you can't believe is much longer than ours. I would never say you can't be a fundamentalist and, be a Calvary Chapel. Maybe some fundamentalists wouldn't consider me one, but there are a lot of things they say you can't be. I would say, I don't care if you are or you're not. I wouldn't say you can't be a Democrat, though I would wonder. But excuse me, forgive me. What I'm trying to say here is all I'm asking for right now, and I don't think this is a very radical proposition. I'm saying every man who considers himself a leader, you know who you are. Man up, stand up, and tell me you agree with me. Now, believe me, I know some of the leaders. After 45 years, I know most of them. And I know some of them would agree with me heart and soul. They would say exactly what I'm saying. But I'm saying the rest of us, if we're going to survive, you can't just have a healthy body. You got to get rid, if there's cancer anywhere, you got to get rid of it or it's going to overcome the body.